Call the member from Maroochydore.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. Well, I think the Labor government in Queensland are like COVID internet scammers. They're as good as some of the schemes that are out there. I'm surprised that some of the links haven't gone back to Nigeria, because what we saw with a government during this time of COVID are very good at promoting themselves, and even some of the programs that were released allegedly to help businesses. But at a time when some of those programs had already dried up for the majority of Queenslanders, they were still advertising them. And still, when you clicked through the links and found you came onto a landing page that actually had no information about, say, some of the small business grants, you have to wonder, this was like clickbaiting, leaving people to believe that there was something there for them in their small business, but in fact, if they were to go through the more links than the ones that you landed on and dig deeper, they'd find they were no longer able to access some of those small business grants. They kept on promoting. I am going to table some of this, though, because this Labor government, they're really good at promoting themselves but terrible at managing this state. And they've literally spent millions of dollars on patting themselves on the back and saying what they're doing and not doing what the other states have been doing in respect to delivering more assistance to people when they need it. It's been crumbs at the table when there's been people starving, and yet this government advertises what they're doing and saying, be grateful. Well, I think that's pathetic. I will table some of these adverts because what happens, it's just a tip of the iceberg, but we know this government has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars in taxpayers' money over a number of years, but in the lead up to the election, they continued to spend because they changed the rules to make it legal for them to spend taxpayers' money on promoting themselves. But what a scam, because when you clicked through these links, you didn't land on a page that actually provided with the information that they were advertising. You had to keep going a lot further than what you landed on, and it was very disappointing and misleading, because some of those small business grants you were still advertising weren't available for the majority of people in this state. But let's look at what Queensland has been doing in relation to other states. Hard, cold facts. $1,768 per Queenslander has been spent in COVID recovery by the Queensland government, compared to Victoria $6,572.17 as the highest spender per capita, but Queensland's at the end of the pile. Even the Northern Territory has spent more per capita than the Queensland government did. And that is not only a crying shame, it's a disgrace. We do support the federal government's programs to support business, to target and support tourism, unlike the tourism minister who told people to cancel their holidays and don't come to Queensland.
Expired.
Wrong move.
Members' time's expired. Resume your seat.